The Recovery Management Suite is a new offering from PhD Virtual that completely changes the game of data protection and disaster recovery for VMware virtual environments. Data and application recovery is still a risky proposition for most organizations. That's because all too often, recovery processes, especially complex application failover and failback, are manual and error-prone, and ultimately most organizations don't discover issues until there is an outage and when recovery success is needed most. The effects of recovery failures can be staggering, and they have significant business impact. In fact, a recent study by analyst firm DCIG indicates that over 50% of companies experience recovery problems that result in lost revenue, delayed business activity, significant impacts on IT personnel, missed SLAs, as well as compliance penalties and more. The bottom line is that the business effects of recovery problems are undeniable and affect almost everyone. When implementing plans to stave off these negative effects, it is important to approach recovery in a holistic fashion that spans the entire continuum from granular file and application data to full virtual machines, all the way up to multi-tiered applications and full sites that have complex dependencies against each other. However, our customers tell us that there are specific challenges that make successful data protection and recovery across this entire continuum very difficult to achieve. Let's explore some of these challenges, and I'll describe how PhD Virtual minimizes them. If a critical application running on VMware went down, how do you know you can get it up and running again, especially when most companies test recovery so infrequently? PhD fully automates application and site recovery verification, which enables you to test as frequently as you want and in a way that is non-disruptive to normal business operations. It is not just about getting back up and running. It is really about recovery within SLAs. PhD immediately detects and alerts you of any SLA deviations, providing continuous assurance that your RPOs and RTOs are achievable. Traditional manual approaches to recovery verification require too many IT personnel who already have full plates. Another reason why testing is done so infrequently. PhD automates these complex tasks. In some industry, auditors demand proof that DR plans will achieve required recovery point and recovery time objectives. PhD delivers complete compliance reporting. Most companies use several products from multiple vendors that don't work well together or require expensive services to integrate them. PhD offers a complete, unified recovery management solution for data protection and disaster recovery. Much too often, organizations deal with DR when they are in the midst of an outage or disaster. PhD enables companies to be far more proactive and prepared. As a result, risk is reduced. And finally, according to Gartner, each DR test on average costs between $30,000 and $40,000. PhD enables companies to dramatically cut these costs through extensive automation and reporting. The Recovery Management Suite is comprised of 3 products: PhD Virtual Backup for VMware, an optional CloudHook module, and PhD Reliable DR. Backup provides advanced data protection powered by our unique virtual backup appliance architecture. It can perform both backup and VM replication. While the full suite is focused on VMware only, PhD Virtual Backup also supports Citrix Zen Server and soon will support Microsoft Hyper-V. With CloudHook, customers retain the on-site control and recovery of local backups with the added assurance of off-site cloud storage options for backup. Reliable DR automates DR failover, failback, and application recovery testing. Therefore, the Recovery Management Suite is a unified data protection and disaster recovery solution that dramatically reduces the cost of data, application, business service, and site-wide recovery within SLAs. And because budgetary, compliance, and scalability requirements will vary, the Recovery Management Suite is able to integrate with various replication solutions that meet different needs. In any situation, you can leverage PhD Virtual Backup's Virtual Backup Appliance to protect data locally at your production site, providing you with advanced deduplication, long-term retention, and granular recovery of data in full virtual machines. PhD Backup also provides easy-to-use off-site data protection to ensure you have a copy of your backups in another location. And with the CloudHook module, that copy can be sent to several different cloud storage providers. Reliable DR will be installed at your DR site, performing the automation for failover, failback, and recovery verification. Reliable DR has its own built-in replication. It simply uses VMware snapshots and change block tracking to pull change data to your DR site. As a result, it is completely storage agnostic and is a great fit for small environments, cloud providers, and data center migration projects. Reliable DR is integrated with the replication capabilities of PHD Virtual Backup and Replication. PHD Backup can replicate VMs from the backup data stored at the production environment. This limits the impact to your production storage by using a single snapshot for both the backup and replication processes. It is completely storage agnostic, and because you can have multiple VBAs at both the primary and secondary sites, this option delivers greater scalability, bandwidth efficiency, and security of data in transit needed for medium to large environments. Finally, Reliable DR is completely integrated with the most popular storage vendors to automate failover, failback, and verification of multiple virtual machines replicated at the storage layer. This is critical for medium to large enterprises that require highly scalable, near continuous replication. It is important to note that customers are not locked into using just one replication option with the Recovery Management Suite. We support the use of all three options simultaneously within an environment to handle multiple tiers of storage and applications. As a result, PHD is changing the game when it comes to recovery by significantly reducing recovery risk, cost, and complexity. For more information about the Recovery Management Suite or any of its components, please visit our website or contact our sales organization directly. Thank you.